Hey everyone, welcome back to the Brick Corner. Today we are going to be unboxing another Lego. I'm not quite sure what this one is. It came in the mail, it's from eBay. Let's open it up and see what it is. Cut into it. Alright, so it is the Lego Star Wars 20th Anniversary Imperial Dropship. Set number 75262 with 125 pieces. This was released in 2019 with the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, which was created in 1999. And as you can see, this is basically a Stormtrooper battle pack. And we have an exclusive Han Solo minifigure right here from 2000. Or it's based off the model from 2000. So we get a Shadow Trooper, 3 normal Stormtroopers. And this is the Star Wars set it was based off of, which released in 2008 as set number 7667. I'm actually trying to get my hands on this right now so I can do a comparison of these two sets. Alright, let's open it up and see what's inside. What's this? Perfect. So we got a couple bags, some instructions, and a sticker sheet. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition. Let's start over here. We have 4 extra studs for the 4 stud shooters in this set. Next up, let's just go to the 20th Anniversary Collectible Minifigure. Here's Han Solo on his black stand that reads 20 years, Lego Star Wars, 1999 to 2019, Han Solo. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at him. Alright, so here he is. So he has a very nostalgic look. As you can see, that he has the yellow skin. Now Lego Star Wars sets have flesh colored skin. So yeah, this shows you how much Lego has changed in only 20 years. So we have this hairpiece, which actually it's only been recently updated from the smooth hairpiece to the newer one. Classic. Then we have his face, simple smirk, not much detail, no cheekbone definition, just a pretty normal Lego face. Nothing on the back there. And then a classic torso here as well. As you can see, more yellow skin, and then just simple black and white to signify his shirt and his little vest. Arms, we have tan arms, again for his shirt. On the other side as well, yellow hands. Looking at the back portion of his torso, it reads 20 years Lego Star Wars, which signifies that it's a collectible. As you can see, it's pretty shiny. Now moving on to the legs, we have some waist printing here to signify a belt. And right here on his right leg, there is a holster for his pistol, which is printed onto his blue legs. Looking at the gun, now this is a old design. It's just the foghorn mold with a little blue blaster bolt coming out of it. Super nostalgic. Even though this gun isn't the best mold and it's not as good as the new ones, it still has a nice place in, I think, every Lego fan's heart. Moving on to the dropship itself, this is the pilot stud shooter. I didn't want to put them in. We have a little cockpit up here. The windshield that will move very smoothly out, and you can take our little guy out. Do that just to show off some of the interior. So here we have the little seat there, and then a little control panel. This was very sad because this is a $20 set with 125 pieces. So it's really supposed to be a $10, $15 battle pack, but they made it $20. So you'd think they'd be able to make a printed piece on that, but they didn't. And you have to put a sticker on it. As you can see, I'm not that great putting stickers on, but that's just a little aggravating. Why couldn't they have just used one of the printed pieces? We know that they have plenty of those models lying around. Moving up, another sticker right there, the Imperial insignia right there, as we're going up this very small body portion right here, very thin, as you can see. This is where you grab it by, and then up here is where the mechanism is located, where you lift up these wings, and then this drop, this is where the stormtroopers sit. This drops out, and the rest of your ship is like that, hence the name Imperial Dropship. Looking at the drop part of it, we have 3 seats for 3 stormtroopers right here. On either side, we have Imperial insignias right there, and this is the little technical mechanism that hooks right up to the dropship using that axle right there. But there's some grill pieces here to add some little bit of detail, and the seats aren't, you know, super detailed, but you know, it's a dropship. It's not supposed to be super comfortable, I guess. But yeah, and I'll show you how you can hook that back up to the dropship itself. So again, you just slip this Technic bit of the dropping part onto this. I'll try and show you. You can see there's a little bit of that black axle right there. Slip it on there, and then you fold the wing part down, and it locks it in place. And that's pretty much the whole mechanism there. Pretty nice. I'm glad they didn't like use anything to connect it. It's super easy. Just lift this up, drop them. It's supposed to be efficient. It should be efficient. They need to drop into battle pretty quickly. So I think Lego did a good job of capturing that nicely. But I mean, if you're just looking at the ship without the back part, it is pretty bare, isn't it? So yeah, it's the Imperial dropship right there. So here are the 4 minifigures that come in this set. We have 3 normal white stormtroopers and 1 shadow trooper right there. We'll take these 2 out of the way because they are the exact same as this one, and we'll move and we'll talk about this stormtrooper right here. So it has the new updated helmet mold, which is, you know, it has some controversies because when you place it on, you can't really turn the head or the helmet that much at all. It's kind of just stuck there. And there's some debate on whether this helmet even looks more realistic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your opinions. I don't really have an opinion about it right now, but maybe one of you can sway me to a certain side. But that's all I have to say about the helmet. Here we just have a normal clone face. Nothing on the back because it's a face under a helmet. Why they don't need a back one. Looking at the armor right here. Pretty nice lines, detailing, little belt right there. Utility belt, and there are the armor pieces, classic. There's the back part, and the belt kind of continues right there. And some leg detailing, as you can see, it's different on either side for the armor, which is nice. And that's the normal stormtrooper right there. Oh, and also, as it is technically a battle pack, they all come with stud shooters. I wish they didn't. I really like the other guns. They really need to bring back the old guns to the battle packs. Mainly because I just hate building 4 of these every battle pack. They're useless. They don't look good. And I use these. A lot of people use them for building clone armies, or not clone armies, just any army really in general. And the stud shooters are bulky and they look old. I mean, you can really, let me get a fresh one. You can look at the stud shooter and you can see how like the blaster bolt is kind of like already out of it at all times, and it's like, oh, why? It's super outdated. I mean, look, they did that in the 2000s, early 2000s, 1999. With the blaster bolt already coming out, so it just seems dated, and I don't know why they went back to it. The mold on the blasters that they have are just fantastic. They're classic, and I have no idea why they changed it, really. And moving on to the last figure, we have the Shadow Trooper. It's basically an all-black Stormtrooper, same thing, with the helmet. Take it off. Right there it is, basically a black version of the white one, and also updated. You can't really move it around that much. Looking at the torso, again, just a black version of the white one, armor, a belt that goes across, and round back, and more of the armor on the back there. And same thing with the legs. One side is different from the other armor-wise, and it also comes with a blaster. Alright, let's talk about the set as a whole. Alright, overall the set is pretty good. At the time when it released, it was only $20, which is a nice deal. You get 5 minifigs, an exclusive minifigure, so that's nice. An updated version on an old model. I feel like this could have been cheaper because it's not that big. It really isn't that big, and if you're telling me that one minifigure right there is worth a $10 increase from the original, I would argue why that is the case. But, you know, what can you do? Also, especially since they just couldn't... First of all, they didn't print on the Imperial insignias, which, you know, doesn't happen that often on these round ones. But they could have. But I think more outrageous is that they just didn't print it on the control piece. Why they didn't do that, I have no idea. A $10 upcharge for just a minifigure is kind of ridiculous. No matter if it's a collector's or not, a $5 minifigure seems like a collector's minifigure to me. Now on the secondary market, though, this thing goes for about $30. You can find it for $25 sometimes if you're lucky. So it's even steeper in price for not that great of an outcome. I don't know if I'd recommend this set. I think if you want it for display, go ahead and get it right now while there's a little bit more circulation, and you can get it for cheaper because this set could probably easily go up to $40, $50 each, new sealed. So if you want to get your hands on it and you see one for under 30 or at 30, I'd take it while you still can. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click the channel icon below and watch the channel trailer for instructions to enter my giveaway of one free Lego Star Wars sets. So again, go click the channel icon and watch the channel trailer for the instructions to enter. The deadline to enter is June 21st or the beginning of summer. Good luck.